Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. It's a peaceful Friday out here, right after Thanksgiving. So before we get into it, I did just want to, share my thanks. I want to say thank you to every one of you who is watching these videos and who is subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and subscribe. But at this point, I have 16 loyal subscribers. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. If I know you in real life, thank you for supporting this. If I don't know you in real life, well then thank you for being interested in my ramblings. But anyways, let's with all that out of the way, let's get back into it. We are picking up literally right where we left off. And that was, we finished our bus. We have some automatic grabbers and belters. And we can see we're running low on some materials, and we have logistics science finished. So we will be going into green science, but in reviewing my last video, I noticed a few things. First of all, we're missing a couple of the tier 1 techs, so let's get these. So we get fast inserters. This is what I was ranting and raving about last time. This will speed up our production to make sure that our machines are never waiting on materials, provided we have enough materials coming in, which if you look at the belts, you can see we don't. Doesn't will fix, but this will make sure that once we're at capacity, we stay at capacity. Some armor, because those baddies beat me up last time, and we don't want that to happen again. And a steel axe. It just makes us mining things a little quicker. So we'll go ahead and research all of that, and we'll let our little lab churn away. And in the meantime, let's start with just cleaning up a little bit over here. So one thing we see is that we could definitely use, well here, let's grab some belts. Actually, I don't know if we'll need belts, but we will need grabbers. So we'll grab some grabbies. So let's see, and let's make our hotbar a little more useful. Let's get some furnaces there, and then press the wrong button. And then let's build some furnaces. So you can see here our iron line is hurting and our copper line is hurting. So, thankfully, we have some easy fixes for all of that. Get that. Let's get our power poles down. We got those, and now some grab-a-doos. I'm also thankful for the fact that I, Oh, no, we don't want to do that, we don't want to do that. We are going to... See, it will accept these because it makes steel, but we do not quite want steel yet. That is not what we're going for. So let's do this. And, okay, we're producing just straight iron again. Perfect. So yeah, I'm also, let's keep talking about things I'm thankful for. Well, I'm thankful for the fact that I had a spare hard drive chilling in my closet because 2 terabytes solid state seems like it's a lot until you come up with the idea to start making YouTube videos regularly, and then turns out that is not a lot of space. So I'm thankful for the hard drive I had sitting in my closet that will enable us to continue on our factory adventures. I'm also thankful for the fact that I understand how to operate a computer and can successfully build it and put it together. And I guess I gotta throw in that I'm thankful that the thing didn't just completely short when I went through all that. And you know what I bet? Let's see. Does this reach? But we'll leave this unpowered, so we're gonna have to do this, and then we can have you up here. Alright, we've ramped up our production, but I bet you, let's check it. Power. We're low on that stuff. So thankfully that's an easy fix, especially at this stage in the game. A couple more of these. Oop, I don't want that many boilers, but, we'll take it. So, fortunately, we can just daisy chain these puppies together and have all of our power needs satisfied. That's already connected to the grid. Actually, that's not. So we will have to drag a pole over like this. And that'll do the trick. Oh yeah, I noticed a bunch of things last time that I'm slacking on. So we'll start with a little bit of I guess some housekeeping. So first of all, I was talking about this design. I was ranting and raving about how we'll always pass to the side. Forgot to do a handoff there. So now we're truly doing everything we need to do. What was the other thing I noticed? Oh yeah, we wasted a gosh darn belt over here. Look at this. Look at this unnecessary belt. We just need you going like that, and we're good to go. And now let's see. We have a decent influx, so we definitely need. I mean, we need more copper. I think our train of additional copper just reached. You can see our iron is filling up, and our copper will hopefully be filling up, because I know, you know, we have a dual dependency on it. So I imagine we're gonna see some issues around the flow, and half the problem is just how slow these belts are. So once we get to logistics science, we can, you know, unlock some logistics and start moving things faster. We got a ways to go before there. You know what? While we're at it, you know, let's just finish the tier 1s. Let's make sure our weapons are working as they should. And now if we take a peek, so we're still meeting smelting demand. So let's smelt some more, because it does look like I know in the first episode of this I said, you know, copper doesn't matter, but you know, it doesn't matter until it does, and then it really matters. And I still have these things pointing the wrong way. When will I get it right? There we go. And then dupe, and then dupe. Now I am curious as to why is this side of the belt full and this side of the belt is low on material. That shouldn't, you know, I thought they would distribute evenly. But it looks like we could go for some more miners anyways, and we're missing iron plates. So thankfully, we can steal some from right here. Now, I do have a bit of time today, so I'm gonna be playing this for a bit. So, you know, get a little backlog of content. But I gotta figure out, you know, what exactly is the goal of this episode? Because thinking about it, the mall leaves something to be desired. As soon as we unlock, you know, better inserters, better belts, we're gonna want to start auto-generating those, rather than just our baseline stuff. I mean, obviously our baseline gets us where we need for now, but you know, once other stuff gets better, we gotta get better. We could also potentially set up a stone mine. We could advance our coal. Oh, look at that. Okay, so here let's take things one piece at a time. Let's get some more copper going, and one day I'll learn to use the hotkeys properly. So I think that should be good for now. And since we need so much coal for everything, and we're already, look at this, we're already depleting this. You can tell it's done because we got the red there. So let's grow it a bit. I think this ensures we get everything. This power pole has to go. So put you, that should grab everything. Dupe. And yeah, sure. Send it. Hey, hotkeys. Come on now, guy. Let's focus. So then we got coal. Our power production is again adequate. And it's just adequate. And we also are not powering our drills. A bit of a fumble there, but that'll do the trick. Now we got tons of copper, we got tons of iron. We can always use more, but as of right now, it appears we're saturating. We're the input output is equal. But now, let us revisit this. So remember, we said this copper cable is our hindering factor. We have an item ingredient shortage because we're constantly waiting on the copper cable. So let's speed that up with the fast inserters. What do we need here? We need inserters. So we need circuits, which we can just scoop up some of those, and some iron plates. Now again, this is another thing we're going to want to have automated in our mall, but it's a little tedious to make the mall. And let's check the output. Oh, here, let's do this. Oh, no, we don't want to build more. We want to grab them. Now look at these speedy fellas. Actually, wait, no, this wasn't our issue. Our stuff was fine here. I believe the rate of this is appropriate. Let's see. Oh, we're almost not dropping them off fast enough, but you know, we have a backup, so let's get these guys going. And we still are slightly too slow on the copper. That's interesting. But we'll take it. It's fine enough for now. Eventually, as we go through the text, they'll be able to pick up more stacks. I'm just gonna call this you know, fine. We're gonna call it fine. We're gonna move on. So let's extend our belt. As we do, just a little bit. Let's check our poison cloud. We're safe from those guys for now. We're getting close to those guys. So I think it may be worthwhile to start assembling some defenses. Well, actually, let's do some lights too. Let's prettify this base. So that's I guess that's the theme of this episode so far is cleaning things up, making it look pretty. Let's make a factory that we're proud of here, gang. So let's make it so we can actually see some stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Reminds me of home already. Now, eventually, we will unlock night vision, which like is kind of good, but also kind of sucks because it grayscales everything. So like you get vision, but it's grayscale, yada yada, whatever. You know, we'll figure it out. But I think what we need definitely is let's get some radars going, and let's get some gun turrets going, because despite my best intentions, now let's see this. Now I'm looking over here to see what this actually reveals for us, and I think it could be worthwhile to let's extend our reach so that we get a little more visibility into the world. And next to this bad boy, we will want a gun turret. So we know one attack vector is from up there down here. So we'll do that. Use some iron plates. I think ammo is another thing we may want to have going in our mall. Suck up some of that iron. Now we do have a bit of a gear shortage. There's so many things we need to do. But in the meantime, you know, let's just get some ammo. Let's just build as much as we can. So I'm going to put a radar and a gun half full of ammo up here. And then we'll do something similar down here by our mines. These are the two attack vectors I'm worried about. And it may be worthwhile to start peeking over this way, because I'm sure we're going to have some friends that are not our friends have some issues. Not good. We can just barely see it, so if they do start invading, we'll have a live peek into the action. Okay. Where is our... Oh yeah, it's on our person. Load you up. And, you know, while we're at it, let's get a little further over here. Drop ourselves a radar. Nice. And do we already have a radar down here? I think we might. But we definitely do want a gun turret as well. Thank you for the stone. Ah, yes, we do. We do have a radar. So let's make sure this radar is protected. Drop you in there. We definitely want more ammo in those, but that'll do for now. I'm not hyper worried about getting attacked. And if we do, you know, we deal with it when we deal with it. So cool. All right, what to do now? Well, let's start taking a peek. Let's start taking a peek at what our next science is. Because the main priority we're gonna have throughout this whole game is just maxing science. Like, I mean, that's effectively the goal. You want to have a mean production line, and that mean production line is mainly producing science so that we can research the endgame tech. So transporter belt and inserter. Well, would you look at that? I'm making transporter belts and inserters right here. However, this has been gears. I'm sorry. I was just thinking, like, what are we waiting on here? So I'm designating this as our God, I can't talk. This is our place for the mall. Like, we're not going to use these. We're going to have a different line for that, and that's going to be up here. So now we need transporter belts and inserters. We need one of each. Transporter belt, one iron plate, one iron gear, inserter. And now you can see we're just doing some quick math again. So 6-second crafting time, half-second crafting time, half-second crafting time. Which means that, if you think about it, that means one of each of these should be able to feed like 12 science machines. If I'm correct about that. So yeah, half-second. You need one of each, 6 seconds. Yeah, so we just need one of these machines up here, and then we can just feed a bunch of them. Now, unfortunately, it looks like our limiting factor still is our raw materials. So we will get to work on just crazy bumping up the raw materials. And this music is loud. I have it turned down in the video, but I gotta turn it down for myself too. This is getting crazy. So yeah, let's just get crazy with some of those. Not something, I guess. We're short on... We can grab some copper. Yeah, we're short on wood. So lots of chores. Lots of chores before we can get to it. So grab this, grab this. And essentially the goal is to make these smelting arrays, it's all about balance. It's all about balance. So we want to make it so that we have so many of these that it fills the entire belt. And then we want to make sure that the iron that's getting fed into it also fills the entire belt. We just want belts full of stuff. Now if we check here, let's see. So the belt can move 15 items a second, and the furnace, let's see, 3.2 seconds. Okay, math time, boys, math time. Let's see. So we want to, and I'm sorry for hitting the microphone. We're squeaking and squawking. So let's see. So 3.2 second crafting time. That is, you know, gosh, I wish I knew my math. Let's see. Let's do this. So 3.2. So that is the same as 3 1/5, which is the same as 16 fifths. So we get. Wait, what am I doing? It takes 16 fifths of a second. That sounds right. So it takes 16 fifths of a second to create these, which means that. So let's see. So we'll do P, then S. So that means it takes 5 seconds to create 16 plates. Is that correct? Does that math add up? Every 5 seconds we'll get 16. Man, do I not know how to do math? So 3.2 a second. How many do we get a second? We get 5/16 a second? Is that how that works? We get 5/16 of a plate a second. And So if we want to do it 15... Oh, this is tough. Let's just pretend it's 3. Let's pretend it's 3 seconds, because that makes it easier. So it takes 3 seconds to make one of these, and we can fill up a plate, we can fill up a belt with 15 items a second. So that means if we do 15 times 3 equals 45. Okay, so, you know, if my fudged math is correct, we can handle 45 smelters dropping onto this thing. Jesus Christ, I am embarrassed by my inability to do math. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do 7, 8, 9, 10. And that 10 is actually 20 because it's on both sides. Cool. So we are ready to start inserting into them. And now these guys we can always, based on, I swear to God, if I do this the wrong way one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. We can always just use our slow boy inserters for these, because we don't have a way to speed up these furnaces at all. They are their speed. They know who they are, and they're proud of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But eventually we'll want to speed things up a bit, and then we get access to different types of. We can go here. Nobody will say unpowered. We get access to different types of furnaces, and those will give us some speed increases. But until then, that's not a big issue. So great, we have plenty of furnaces now, but uh-oh, we don't have enough iron coming in. So now look at this beautiful saturation. And again, I'm so confused. Why is one side fuller than the other? But if you look at this, we have full copper saturation, which is a beautiful thing to see. Which means that copper is no longer a limiting resource, but iron absolutely is. So let's keep on boogieing, and we will just future-proof the heck out of this by placing every drill we have down. Because eventually we're going to suck up this whole patch. But until we actually get there, you know, we just do as much as we can. Beautiful. And one more. 2 more. Beautiful. All right, look at all that. Look at all that iron. All that iron. And it seems we may not be fast enough. Let's see. Let's see. So we're saturating this belt, which is getting split into 2. So we're half saturating these belts. Let's see if we're consistent enough here, because now, you know, there's always one of the things we live in a factory. Okay, it looks like we're getting iron to the end. And we're actually waiting. Perfect, we're saturated. We are saturated. But as you can see, even here, we're still not fully saturating this belt, so we have some work to do. Let's see how this is feeding into the main operation. So gears, we're sucking up some gears. We're sucking up gears. We're sucking up iron for gears. We may need to expand this operation, and we could build a balancer here, but I'm not worried. Eventually we'll need a balancer, but I'm not too worried. Actually, you know what, screw it, let's do it. Let's build a little balancer. So the issue you can see here is that we have a lot of pulling from the bottom. So despite these lanes all being full, we have junk, we have stuff here that's going unused. Oh, look at that, we're saturating it. So I'll show a quick little thing you can build to rectify that. So let's find a place that looks pretty. So the goal is that we mix every lane with each belt with every belt, so that everything returns to being balanced. So you drop that there, then you go 2 out, go here, 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 2 more of these. Here, here. Now, you drag this boy under, drag this boy under, cut those, rotate that in, rotate that in, rotate that out, rotate that out, and look at that. So what happens is here, so first we mix the outer belts, so A and B, C and D, those get mixed. Then we take the product of A and B and we mix it with C and D, and we take the product of, so we mix those, then we mix the top. I mean, look at, I don't know how to explain it. This just looks cool and it balances things. Like I can't do much more for you. It just works. Just trust me on that one. So anyways, so we are just continuously hurting on gear production, and we're nearly saturating this belt. So that tells me we can make some more gears, because we're gonna need them for a lot more in a hot second here. Yeah, perfectly saturated. You'd love to see it. Let's bring you down. Let's bring you up. Again, we can go with the slow boys. Well, actually, let's see. Supply is the issue. So we actually want some fast boys bringing it in. And now we'll see. So output we're fine, input we're great. So we are now up to speed on these pupperooskies. Let's make sure you're all making gears. And we're in action. Which of course is going to yet again strain our iron supply. But we can always expand as we run into issues. So now is time for, now time to just make this again, but up here. We got a lot of crisscrossing going on, so this may be a little tricky. So let's do it this way. So our output, let's have our green science output will be here, just to, you know, always give a little headroom. So green science output there, which means our green science assembling machine will be here. Drop that off. We need green science. Now remember, we did the math because it takes a long time to create green science. It takes a short time to create the ingredients. So now again, we have the situation where we need iron, plates, and gear wheels, and then circuits. So let's see. Now again, since it's a 1-to-1 ratio, we'll have it here, and we'll have it loop down like that. So we'll have it grab in there. And now here's the tricky part, because we want to combine the two lines. So if we're going to have, let's see, if we do like this. Yes. So this is what we can do. We can, well, I guess now we need to figure out, because we can have the two machines. Oh my god, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Oh, watch it, gang. Watch it, gang. I just had a freaking brain blast. So we can go here and here. Nope, too close. Here. So let's see. So grabber, belt, grabber, you. I think this is too little space. Yep, I needed one more thing of leg room. There we go. That looks right. So now I'll have it snake down and snake up. And so now, ooh, we're cooking with gas. See if you can figure out what this crazy kid is up to before we get there. So let's see. So now we'll need do. You go in like that, and we'll have have you go there. Let's see if this works. Let's make sure we have enough splitters and undergrounds. So this one will be easy enough. This will be our iron line. Got some iron. And now we'll have our gear line. Now why gear and iron? Oh shit. Why gear and iron together? Well, one, because they're both used by the same machine, so we can have one grabber do all our dirty work. And two, they look the same. So, I mean, that's the real reason. It's just it's a happy coincidence that they are produced by the same machine, so it also makes logical sense. And now yet again, actually no. Well, no, this is the Green Circuit Revenge. This is Green Circuit Revenge right here. Where the green circuits get to mess up the gear line in order for them to get across. So if we want, let's lay our undergrounds first. So you to there, you to there. So that means we want this, and we'll want a splitter here. So we can go forward. And we can go underground. Beautiful. Now we're seeing we're a little slow on circuits. We could do more with that. There we go. Now we have all our mats. We will, let's see, which one needs the circuits? Circuits up there and just things. So we will grab from you, drop off here. Now the beauty of this is that they will drop off on opposite sides and they build at the same speed. So it'll be auto balancing. Can you believe that? I only heard about this stuff in my dreams. So we'll grab you, and based on, and where we place our long boy will be solely a result of aesthetic. So I think we want stuff here. And so we can grab our long boy. Kind of want it up here. I don't have a good reason. Does that look better? No, that looks kind of lame. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, so you will produce the inserters. You will produce those. And we are low on power, and we can't. Okay, well, first, before we figure out if we're just too slow or whatnot, let's produce more power. Because you know, as this puppy grows, she's gonna need a little more juice in her. Let's get 2 more of those. Let's get 2 of these. We will need some pipes to connect everything. And some grabby boys. Now, fortunately, the pump will, as long as we're using like coal power, the pump will do everything we need it to. Eventually, we will upgrade into some other types of power. Solar is interesting. I mean, it's I mean, I will say I think it's like the best. I mean, it's a great depiction of solar power. A lot of games, it's like, oh, you have solar power, good, you have power now. Where here, it only works at night, and it takes up a lot of surface area. So you need infrastructure to be able to hold power overnight, take up a lot of surface area. Okay, we're doubling our required things. Now let's see. So both in and out were slow. And here, okay, and so this is why. So both in and out were slow. So let's get some fast boys to make sure we're working at max velocity. And now the only worry here is, I think, yeah, if we just have 1 arm grabbing circuits, we should be producing just fine. Perfect. And you, yes, you are fine. And now for the easy part of just saying, yes, yes, please. I will, yes, sir, I will take another, and another, and another. Let's drop you off. Let's power you up. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. There we go. And now, again, all this very much subject to change because it's pretty ugly and rudimentary right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop it in here. So now this is why I didn't care about balancing, because now red is unbalanced, but green will balance it out. And we can drop off the science we picked up. Now look at that. We're stocked on green science, fellas. Feels so good. Feels so good. So what's the recording time at? All right, so we're stocked on green science. Now what is something fun? Well, so there's our solar panels we can start working on. We got advanced material processing, we got better automation, we got more military. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. And honestly, I think the first thing I'll research is military 2. Just so we can have a second go at the baddies. Oh, we also need to start producing steel if we want to improve our armor. I think we'll be able to survive without it, but of course, you know, I say that moments later, we will likely be dead. So it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up, really. And also, let's expand our science grid. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We do not want to be manually creating all those circuits, because we have a surplus. Let's see. How many do I got? 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a bunch more inserters. I love that I set up my mall to just make inserters for me, and yet that's all I craft anyways, are still just inserters. There's something poetic about that. I don't know what exactly, but like, there's something there. Also an inserter to start the chain off would likely be useful. And now we just have a very simple grid. We are scienced up, baby. Now we could replace these with blue inserters, which I think I might do. I was just thinking, like, you know, I don't think it's that important, but like, if we're trying to get to a point where we can just quickly create whatever the heck we want, like, blue inserters are going to be a key in making sure all that's stocked up. Let's take some of you boys. I think we can limit this a bit. As you can see, it will just create forever, and at a certain point, you just don't need that much, and it'll free up our supply lines for other things that matter. But look at this. This is beautiful. Just all ready to go for us. So let's speed these bad boys up. And of course, as I go to speed everything up is when we've reached capacity and do not need any more. Do not need it to be faster. But don't care. We're still sending it. And we missed another one. Can you believe it? So now we're juiced up. We're juiced up and ready to rumble. Now the next thing that it's looking like we'll need is likely going to be steel. And unfortunately, despite, you know, proclaiming myself as an expert at this game, or an intermediate, I'm officially an intermediate, despite declaring myself as that, I completely neglected to bring over coal onto our bus, which is something we will need. And now I need to figure out a solution. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think we can sneak it right under our science, but I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that requirement. Oh, we don't need steel. We don't need steel because we can make grenades. We can make grenades. We do need coal. We do need coal to automatically produce grenades, so we will need coal on this bus at some point. So you know what? You know what we'll do? we will, and we need steel for better ammo. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna stock up on grenades and ammo while I attempt to bring coal onto the bus. So let's grab. If you catch me crafting a single gosh dang belt ever again, you can unsubscribe. But of course, if you want to unsubscribe, you gotta subscribe first. So yeah, if you aren't already, as we try to jerry-rig this base back together, please consider dropping a subscribe. I'll be posting these videos pretty frequently. They're much easier to make than League videos. That's for sure. Okay, let's cancel these. Let's get to the bus parts first. Yeah, I'm making these pretty consistently. Much easier than League videos. Although I do gotta say, I did slip up last night after my Thanksgiving dinner with the fam. I was perfect distance. I was feeling some gaming. I was fiending for a little bit of Factorio, but I wasn't particularly in the mood to record a video. Let's see. Then here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna swing you up and over, and here we have a new line for our coal, with our 2 spacing. I was fiending for a little gaming. I didn't necessarily want to play Factorio because, I mean, I kind of wanted to play Factorio, but I didn't want to like make a video. I kind of just wanted to play games, and I was like, well, I can't. I'm not gonna like grinding 2 Factorio worlds at once is a little nuts for me. There's a reason why I had to beat it on Switch first. And I played League. I guess this is a long way of me saying I slipped up and I played some freaking League of Legends last night, and unfortunately I had a lot of fun. I had fun with it, and can't believe I'm saying that, but I did. It's the truth. It's the honest to God truth. So we may have more League content coming soon, sooner than I thought. It probably won't be ranked gameplay, but I was messing around with some different champs. I wanted to try out Victor, who's actually a lot of freaking fun, and Cassidon too. So we'll see if what ends up occurring for my ventures back into the ranked world. But until then, we got coal on our bus, which isn't very pretty. But my whole thing of like, oh well, we'll have all our science up here, intermediates down here. We're gonna have some intermediates up here, like this. You know, I planned it out, but I didn't plan it out well enough. But anyways, we've made it long enough. I've rambled enough. We've expanded our base. We've gotten our tier 2 science. We've researched our first tier 2 technology. And now I believe it is time for us to have a little fun and say hello to our neighbors, because we are officially about to cause problems with them. So I will show you what rail combat can look like, and why I didn't like doing this on the Switch. So we got our armor. We don't have enough for our tier 2 armor yet, but we have enough bullets. Ready to go hunting. Ready to go hunting. Okay, I'm stuck. Okay, now ready to go hunting. So, now this is the great thing, is that grenades are excellent at taking out their base. And what I can do is you can effectively dual wield. So now I'm holding grenades. I have the ability to throw within this green circle, and so I can just shoot and throw at the same time, and it's easy. Nearly impossible on the Switch. But here, it's easy. So, hello neighbors. So we'll use our gun to mow these puppies down. Then once we're in the clear, just lob a grenade. Okay, that did a lot less damage than I was anticipating, I'm not gonna lie. Well, you can just rapid fire them off. And they got a spitter here. They got predictive aiming. But I got predictive dodging. And there we go. More friends with the natives. We're on even friendlier terms, if you ask me. I think I got him a real warm welcome. These guys are gonna be our next issue, but yeah, I mean, like, you know, that was a bigger base. It had some worms that were spitting nonsense at us. But you know, with the grenades, it's just easy. And also, we had researched some better gun tech. But with all of that, I think we can call it a day. So thanks for watching, everybody. I gotta make sure. I gotta start researching a tech because I need a screenshot. That's the one thing I've been slacking on. Is I've been having to go through my videos and just randomly find something to screenshot. So I'll start researching logistics too. And next time we can really start ramping up this base and start having a lot of fun with it. So let's get that going. Let's get a nice little view here. You know what? Ooh, let's drop some lamps. I think this would make a better screenshot. And with that, ooh, now that'll look pretty in the YouTube thumbnail. So with that, thank y'all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe. See ya.